Hey everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here. Hope you're having a great day. Hope this video can make it a little bit better for you. This is actually going to be a clip from one of my live streams. If you want a link to my Twitch channel to see me playing any of this live, or a link to the main channel, both will be in the description down below. If you enjoy the video, a like and subscribe is always appreciated, and let's get into it. So yeah, we got Lux Illuminated to 6 stars. When Constellations first came out, I kind of thought she was going to be one of the most OP champions. And I think she is still solid. I think she has definitely been power crept by others. But for the 6-star, each round, the first time you attack, refill 1 mana for each attacking ally and draw a spell. This is doing a lot for us. For one, the more units we have attacking, the more mana we get back. Also, this isn't spell mana. This is just normal mana that you could use on more units to further refill your board or to be able to do some combat tricks. And the fact this is drawing a spell is very nice because then, for one, it's giving you more draw. But then as you are attacking, you can normally pull out a combat trick, and now you have mana to play it, and so it can be pretty strong. Now, for Lux, there is, or yeah, I'll just not try to correct myself, I'm just gonna say Lux. It's gonna be this one. Anyways, there's a lot of different relics that are very good for her, and so you kind of just need to mix and match because they all kind of work together. Hey, Rivi. So we're gonna go for her Incandescent Baton, plus her own mana, and drawing to follow with Targon's Brace is pretty good for her. The Fear Cleaving Axe for Spirit, then boosting all of our units. And then the Hex Course, we can target a unit. When we target them, we give them Spirit and Impact from our 3-star, which then makes it so that our boost effect actually is going to improve them. Because sometimes, especially in the very first couple rounds, you can't target all your units. You can't make sure they're all going to have that Spirit and or Impact. And then also just them having another keyword means we're more likely to level. You know the best reason to tell people to come together again? Someone's dying. You have food. Also signed up to potentially test out ZZZ early on Xbox. Nice. And doing a Genshin event right now. Fun. Hello, Korasami. Alright, let's grab this, and where do we want to go for first? I mean, Viego's always a good test, but it's kind of boring. I think we'll still try it. Actually, we need to go Nightmare, right? Let's head over here. Go Fiddle? I guess we can go Fiddle. Yeah, we'll probably do that after. I just said one's birthday. Right. That also works well. I mean, there's normally food at birthdays. Happy birthday, though. Let's go for power. Hold is nice, but I think we'll go for the little buddies, because if we have more units attacking, then we have more mana back, which is pretty good. Let's go for Spiderling. Yeah, I remember last time you were here, you said your birthday was coming up soon-ish, so it's probably, yeah, finally happened. Let's go for Tree Spirits, and we can hold on to the rest. Should have come here on Monday last week, would have been funny. Hello, Death. Let's... Open up with Lux, potentially. Although we could also just go for like a Luminous Sprite and a Defender. I think we'll try to drop Lux. So that's going to do 2 damage, though they're probably not going to be able to survive unless they get something good from this. I think we'll just let it go through. Yeah, let's go ahead and use a form up here just so we can kill that unit. A little sad that they took away one of our units, because that would have been a pretty nice attack. Alright, so let's go for a Smoldering Smirk. And sure, we can give her Barrier. And we can drop this here to target another unit. And now we should just be able to attack. And this is going to deal a ton of damage. Also, yeah, kind of a funny thing with Lux. Similar to what you can cheese with Misfortune by having your units ready for the attack and then cast like a burst speed spell. If you have Lux up here and then you give your unit extra keywords, she can actually trigger her level up before you actually attack. Be aware of that, because that can screw you over if you're trying to do, what is it called? Crown Guard. You can burn your attack token, which can definitely suck. Anyways, let's go ahead and attack. GG. How are you enjoying the new 6 stars? Really good, actually. I know Leona's 6-star is a little boring, but the fact that they gave her Phalanx is actually really, really good. That alone adds a really nice element to her, and Leona's actually feeling pretty good. And Lux is pretty great. I like you can just use your spells after attacking, buff yourself to hell. Yeah, it is pretty awesome. This will be good. Yeah, that'll be nice. The rally lesson was learned the hard way. Yeah. Didn't know that from Misfortune. Yeah, if you get your burst speed warning shot, you can have your units on the attack line, but you don't declare it yet, and you can do that. Or like with Samira, some of her burst speed or focus speed ones, so you can get the extra damage without actually attacking yet. It can be pretty nice. All right, support champion. Sure, Fiddlesticks will be good, because then we always draw out our Lux. Katarina could be fun, but yeah. Guaranteed champion draw, that will be solid. Sure, Spell Shield is decent. Let's go for Bright Steel. Just gonna get my hair shortened again today. I mean, get a haircut? I've never heard someone be like, I'm gonna shorten my hair today. But that's probably just having English as a second language. This is fine. Luminous Bright is just adorable. Is it confirmed that Leona's 6-star is not supposed to count towards her level up? I have not seen it confirmed anywhere, but also over the weekend, I didn't necessarily look anywhere to see if they were trying to
Does the name Lightfeather mean anything to you?
confirm that or not. Alright, so we can go like this. So these both have the Spirit but no impact, but we'll hit this one so it gets both of those. Makes our boost effect a little bit better. Alright, solid. I think let's drop this here just to make him a little bit stronger. Yeah, if you can, I was playing around Crown Guard a little bit. If you can get it off in your first turn, it's really, really good, but that can be difficult to do. Boost all other units. So let's do this first to give this one the Spirit and Impact. Then we can drop this to boost all of our other units. So we can drop that one there. Drop him. And yeah, that is pretty solid. Like here we have the Victor Relic to make it a little bit easier for us. Alright, let's drop that one there. Come on, game. Don't freak out. Well. I haven't looked at the constellations for the new stuff. The Lux one's really interesting. No, I really meant it that way. Hair shortened. Interesting. Yeah, it's like, are you implying you're burning your hair to shorten it? Interesting. All right, looks like the game finally stopped freaking out. All right, we could play a bunch of spells, but GG. Yeah, Lux is a little bit of an awkward spot where it's like, sometimes she can be really good, like a turn 1 champion, but other times you're kind of more of mid-range where you want to be able to have like a round to develop and then be able to attack. I think Young Witch will be nice. Crystal Carrier, support. All good. Let's go for the chamber for spell shield, because not only is spell shield good, but the more keywords we get on our units, the easier it is for Lux to level, which is very important. Let's go for duelist. Did the stream die? The game froze. I don't know if the stream froze. Let's get rid of tree spirits. Yeah, the game froze. I don't know if the stream did. Single combat. If we drop Lux. Actually, I suppose we can put this right here.
Light of Demacia. The crown guard won't fail.
So we can go ahead and attack like this.
Demacia defended. I am not afraid of the light within.
It looks like stream did die because now adds wanting to drop again, so that's fun. Let's actually go ahead and give this barrier.
Magic brings us together.
My best sidekicks yet.
And looks like we need to ban someone. Alright, one moment. Alright, banned that person. There we go. Yeah, apparently, I don't know if my internet had a little hiccup there. But yeah, we're going to try to snooze the ads. They're wanting to happen again because they think we just started stream, but that's not the case. Let's go for the Smoldering Smirk. It is pretty awesome. I suppose we can get rid of that one.
We fight together. Magic brings us together. What was I so afraid of?
And sure, let's drop this right here. It's a little sad.
Demacia defends its own.
Oh well, we'll be fine.
I am light in the darkness.
Alright, so we can just attack. Oh my word, please not again. Can you TLDR on Lux new abilities? So she got the... Oh, damn. Yeah, trying to see what's going on. Figures that it was fine all morning until we actually need the stream. Alright, well that is a bit frustrating. Alright, let's go ahead and finish here.
Magic brings us together. No match for Vanguard.
Hopefully it doesn't cause issues again, but might need to call my service provider and be like, hey, what's going on? This one's actually really good. Because summon a Spriteling. Like, it has Spirit, and by playing this, we're going to completely fill up our board. Cataclysm is nice because with a attack, we're able to like get the mana back to pay for this. Hello, Carthians. I think we'll try this. I think it should be pretty good. But yeah, both of these are excellent. Yes, this is 6-star Lux Illuminated. Let's go ahead and see here. Some of these are okay. I think we're fine. Pyromania is not really going to do anything for us. Let's just try one reroll. Sure, units having evolved. That'll be pretty good. I think we should be able to trigger that. And let's go for healer. Cut the Mage Seeker and go for Fiora.
I would cut down the opposition.
Goodness. I'm late. What relics are in this run? We're going for the Lux Illuminated Relic, we're going for Victor Relic, and we're going for Axe. Let's get rid of most of these. Yeah, hopefully it starts behaving better. I think let's try to go for one where we actually don't drop Lux immediately. Oh, please not again. Anytime it freezes, I'm just like, this is it. Alright, so this is going to be really good because we have a full board that we can attack with, which means we're going to get 6 mana back when we attack. So we will go ahead and attack like this. We're max mana, meaning we can go ahead and there we go. And we can use this over here to protect. Well, actually, let's use this one right here. So yeah, you don't necessarily actually need to drop Lux Illuminated right away. While she is good, if you can just fill up your board, it can be pretty awesome. I want to use some of these ones, but yeah, we do also want to kill her. Fine. Let's drop this here. Boost up everyone.
New recruit reporting in. I'm
All right, GG. Yeah, it just froze for like a second there. Oh, hopefully this is not causing a problem. Hey, Raven, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Yeah, thanks, Dream Elements. Yeah, that's... I think we'll actually go for the Faded. They'll probably end up giving us more keywords, keywords, but then also stats. All right, let's go for Power. Sure, we can go for Hold Them Off. And let's go for Stargazer, so Stalker. Of course, we don't have much time. Gotta eat once my food arrives. Totally get that. Let's get rid of Crowstorm. Yeah, Lux Illuminated, I think takes a little bit of practice to know the best way to play her, which I'm still trying to kind of figure out myself.
What can I say? I'm a man.
But it doesn't seem too bad.
They never stop.
Let's drop this one right here.
God won't fail. Demacia defend. I am not afraid of the light.
Just wanted to drop the prime and say hi real quick. Well, appreciate it. Hope you're able to enjoy your food. Sure, let's boost all units. Now that we're level, that's going to give us a lot of stats.
Make way for the Jarrow.
All right, pretty good. Oh crap! I was gonna snooze those ads. Hopefully they are a little slow. Let's go ahead and go right here. I like the level of rally because with return mana, if it didn't kill you, you can attack again. Yes, I think the only real issue with that one is, well, not being able to drop her turn 1 can be a little rough, or not being able to level her turn 1. But overall, it is still pretty good. Let's just attack. All right, perfect. Crown Guard is one of the relics that is one of the ones you have to consider. Because there's like 5, 6, or 7 relics that all work really, really well. You kind of just need to pick between them to see what you like the most. Damn. To play discard 1, grant all ally spirit. That's not bad. 1 cost Lumino Sprite. All 3 of these are good. I think we'll go for the Lumino Sprite because we don't really care about the 1/1. That's not too bad. Although, unfortunately, it looks like ad dropped because it thinks that the stream just restarted. So we'll pause and wait for that. Just got everything for Lux done today. Only need the 6-star. Then she's done. Don't have those crystal shards, though. Nice to be able to get everything done for her. Yeah, the 6-star is for, like, the normal Lux. is pretty fun. The fact that you get more lasers without Lux being on the board is pretty nice. Like getting one every single time you attack when you're generating all these rallies is pretty awesome. Yeah, we're trying to play a couple runs of Lux and then probably do like one mission for Doom. Yeah, those lasers seem pretty nuts. Sadly, I just have Lux 2.0 6 stars, my first Demacian. I mean, I'm thinking this version of Lux is pretty solid. I don't think it's not really as flashy as a lot of the other 6 stars, but I do think it's probably pretty good. Should be solid to be able to clear everything. If I'd known we get OG Lux, I would have saved it to upgrade her instead. I mean, I thought that it was going to be a while before we got this Lux upgraded. I didn't think they were going to try to have 2 Lux at 6 stars while we still had, like, Garen. So I was pretty surprised as well. So I was right there with you. I think both of them are pretty good. See you, Raven. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, we have like 30 seconds left, roughly, for this ad break, which kind of hate it, but they always want to drop one at the start of stream, and it thinks stream just restarted. I feel like we could do this run in like 20 minutes, but it's been so much longer just because of the issues. All right, everyone should be back. I apologize for that. That is quite annoying. Let's go here for the Stargazer. Or, yeah. When you play a card, deal 1 to the Nexus. Grant a random ally 1/1. Some of these are fine, but I'd like something a little bit more interesting. We draw a card against your strongest ally 1 in impact. That's nice. Yeah, we scale with impact. That's okay. Let's leave first and see. Okay, there's no other shop here. It's fine. I'd like something better. Sure, having units on the board is incredibly good for us. Yeah, I think we're solid. Let's go for Soldier. Tactical lag by Twitch, so you're forced to run more ads. Yeah, apparently. Oh, the worst. Let's go for the Prodigy, or get rid of the, actually, like, all 3 of these. Alright, so this is going to be too many units. I think we can drop our Lux, drop a Lumino Sprite, and then we can attack like this. Let's drop this here to further help the Lumino Sprite, so the next unit it helps gets even more. Sure. Let's go ahead and try to protect this unit. Alright, I think let's drop a Lumino Sprite before it gets filled up by our Poro. Grant everyone that right there. Let's see. Is there someone that doesn't have the impact? Neither of these have impact, actually. They just have the spirit. So we could wait for them to attack, but we're kind of just... We're guessing that there's not really anything they can do. So we're more or less not really caring. Because, yeah, this should just absolutely annihilate them next turn. Alright, let's buff up this one. And so now we can have fun where We do that right there. 300 damage. Oh, my word.
What was they so afraid of? Magic brings us together.
Goodness.
For my strength.
It's his evil twin, Sweet Toast Gaming. I like that people finally understood no 6-star is bad, just so much stronger than others. Yes. Let's go here. Shadow Totem should be really good. We have 2 units attacking, double the amount of axes going off, double supports. That'll be really good. Let's honestly give it a Crow Storm. There's probably never a chance we're playing it. Let's go for Viego.
No power in this world can stop me.
Nora is probably the best example of a pretty weak 6-star. Granted, I haven't played with it. It's just kind of what I feel like is the case. But I feel like a lot of people would like it just for the fun of it. Let's give it a Prodigy, and I think we're fine here. We don't need a lot of units on our board, since we already start with like 3. We're gonna get 2 with this Lux. So yeah, let's try to drop this here.
You can't hide from the light.
I suppose we could go
I'm watching
like
you.
this. Let's hit the Lumino Sprite so it's a little bit better.
We fight together.
And this is doing 100 damage. Let's attack like this.
Magic, this luminescence cannot be suppressed. We fight together. Baron, we must defend its own.
GG.
Match for Vanguard.
Evil Spicy Toast Game would be like sweet bread vlogging. Oh. All right, that was pretty good. Lux Illuminated, especially near the end of the adventure, can be a little crazy because at that point you can often just end in a single turn. I think she's definitely one of those champions that can be a little bit more inconsistent. Like based on the run, you can just go absolutely insane, absolutely annihilate everything. Or if you're having kind of bad luck, you just have her like base power. You still do solid, but it will take you normally a couple more rounds to kind of be able to end. So I think she is one that really scales harder in adventures. The longer they go on, the more you can get power. Kind of similar to someone like Pike, where every champion is obviously a lot stronger at the end, but like the difference in Pike between the start of the adventure and the end is absolutely massive. I think Lux is one that's a little bit similar in that regard. But yeah, this build is pretty solid. I think there's a lot of different ways you can build your Lux, but this is one that is pretty decent. Thank you for watching that video, especially all the way to the end. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.